Hey, it's the girl Khadijah D. Come back out to you one more time. I didn't do that in my last video. But yes, if you are a CITYFHEPS person and your voucher is about to expire, because you know it's supposed to be 5 years, you can get extended if they think you deserve it, basically. Depending on your circumstances, if you have a child who's disabled, it all depends on your case. So everybody is different. Please do not wait to have, you need to be on it, because the system is so slow. Canva is so slow. I heard their waiting lines is hella long. I would say probably 7 months, like in the 5th year, 3rd month into that voucher for that year. Please go to Canva, get on the list, because apparently it takes about 3 months for some people. I guess depending on what it is, but even when back in the day, before COVID, if you had an eviction, they still take forever for that. So now, please, do not wait till the last minute if you think you can get an extension, especially you people who are in the in those luxury buildings. And without that voucher, your rent is gonna be $3,000. If you are still on food stamps and stuff like that, you probably can't afford that, because you probably, I don't want to work too much to go for that certain income. Please go get some help. If not, you're gonna have to start looking for moving places, because if you can't afford it, you can't stay there, or you're gonna end up in shelter. That's one thing we need to also work on. Yeah, we want to make these luxury buildings really actually affordable. They have the AMI thing, but it's a problem that they say it's affordable, but it's not really affordable for New York City, because they have stuff from New York State added in there, and we need to work on that as a policy. But right now, that the AMI is still what it is. We have to work on what we got, and those apartments are not affordable. So you want to go in them, they look nice, they're amazing, but after the voucher is gone, unless you plan to get a job, or make a business with pops, or your social media, and you pop, you're going to need to get a GoFundMe if you want to stay in that apartment after a while, because it costs so much money. Like, people's rent, I know, costs $3,000 and change for a 2-bedroom. People rent costs $2,000 for 1 bedroom, for 1 bedroom. Like, that's a problem, and some people cannot afford that, and it is what it is, and life goes on. But if you want to stay in there, you have to make a plan from now. You cannot wait till last minute and end up in shelter again. It's not good for you. If you have kids, it's not good for your kids. You have to deal with that, right? So please think about it from now. Even if you're in your 4th month in, think about, the time goes so fast. This year I feel like it's been so long, but time goes so fast. Do not wait till the last minute to try to figure it out. Try to figure out ahead of time. I know this is kind of traumatizing for a lot of people. I know the EHV is another thing was going on, and it's just like, please get ahead of this. Do not wait till last minute because of this situation, okay? Please. And I know the voucher was good to have, but don't make them also keep us stuck in a corner, an area that we don't make better for ourselves because we want to have a voucher. We want to be on these programs. These programs suck. Cash assistance suck. It helps you if you're really down low and you really have nothing. But in general, who lives properly off of these things and be happy? You know what I'm saying? Without another income coming in. It's hard. And this has come from a person who lived on that income. And it was only that I had no job and I had a kid. And it still wasn't enough. So please, my beg you, look for other ways if you can. If you're a person with disability, because you have the ABI, like all this other stuff, that I understand. They need to do better with SSI and SSD. That's a different story. But for a person who is ready and able to work and things like that, even when you have kids, I feel like, especially if this child with kids with disability, it's harder to do some of these things. Also, if you're a person, we've been out to work for a long time, like that also might be, but you have to get up, you have to do something. Something has to get done. You have to survive, you have to live. And I don't want you in the street, I don't want you in a shelter, because those are not homes, right? Those are not homes. Those are just a transitional place until you get to what you want for yourself, but those are not home. So please think about looking at your voucher now, and to get housing and get other places you might want to move. Another thing, a moving cost. That might be another problem. If you're ever living in a building what's not from like Housing Connect or whatever, you might ask the landlord, I'm not gonna have the voucher. How can I, you might go, Lord, make a plan. But because some of these landlords honestly are money hungry. I don't see that working really. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. But you never know until you ask. They might, if you've been good this whole time, they might want to keep you instead of moving somebody out, clean the apartment, redoing that, and have another person come in who they're not sure about. So you never know until you ask. But Housing Connect apartment is probably gonna be, sorry, You gotta pay it or you gotta leave. My bad. Not my bad, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, bye.